after leaving the active duty Air Force, I was a beneficiary of the post 9/11 GI Bill and Yellow Ribbon program. So I was in a 2-year business school and had what felt like the whole world in front of me for potential opportunities. And came to the conclusion that I wanted to work on big, important problems. And there's certainly lots of opportunities in different areas to do that, but the energy industry really appealed to me because of that idea of having big problems. It's big numbers, it touches every part of everybody's life, and it was really an exciting set of opportunities, especially now that we're in this period of transition in the sector.
So the way that I learned about the energy industry was pretty amazing, actually. Right before my last deployment overseas, my youngest daughter, I was sitting on the couch and I was telling her, mommy's gonna go overseas and this is what mommy's gonna do. And up went the pinky. And she said, pinky swear. And I said, okay, what am I pinky swearing? She goes, promise me you will never leave me again. So throughout that deployment, I was thinking to myself, what's next? Because I pinky swore, right? And that was my word. And I came home and, there went the letter, Department of the Army requesting, discharge. And I was talking to my cousin, and my cousin's husband happened to be in the room, and he worked for Florida Power and Light. And he says, well, come to energy. I hear you talk about the military all the time. There's so much synergies. There's so much likeness to it. And I said, I don't know anything about power. And he was like, well, you'll learn. Come in with a coachable attitude and you'll learn.
I learned about the energy industry in a very odd way. I left the military, struggled to find a really good paying job to feed and support my family. I then looked at law enforcement and I tried law enforcement. Just wasn't a good fit for me. So I continued looking for a high paying, reliable job until I found an energy career that was available. I knew nothing about the energy careers at that point. I did have some family members and friends that had worked for power companies and water companies in the past, and I knew they had reliable jobs.
I always thought when I left the military that I would always have a place in energy because of what I did in the military. We did operations and we handled power plants. So those skill sets directly translated into utility industry. What I found when I transitioned and working in the industry, that we have a lot more in common with the military than I initially thought. We had a sense of camaraderie that was still present. I still had a sense of purpose of serving. I served my country in the military, and currently I serve the general public in providing an essential need.